because we have to do in order to show off the speed box, we have to do a complete flight and have a little bit of cruising time to play around a little. Nah.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm coming through. Sorry, guys. Welcome back to BBI Pilots. We had a mic error there. Glad to be back here with you guys. We are going to be doing another sneak peek review. And this will not be a panel, will not be the glare shield, none of that stuff. We're going to be actually talking about the speed box. To my listener in the background doing the testing for us, make sure we're good now. I'm pretty sure we are, but if you don't mind checking for us. So yeah, we actually got to get up in the air like Andy said. Alright, we're all good now. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah.
So cool. I got to be getting the flight plan together, and while I'm doing that, while I'm getting everything set up, Andy can talk to you about your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s. I don't know. He can talk to you about something. I'm sure it's something you can talk about.
1, 2, 3.
Aren't you glad you fly with me in my sim? Hope you don't crash. And if you do, you can kiss my.
Yeah, right?
Oh gosh, look at it. 11:06 at night, and still we're always acting silly. That's all right. So I need to go ahead and let's get the first officer going here. We're not doing PAX or Pro HEC. We don't need none of that tonight. It won't take that long because I think we're on a short startup here, I think. So it shouldn't take too awful long.
Speed brake armed.
We're going to be doing a flight from Atlanta to, almost said Miami, to Indianapolis. So, yeah. All right. So, Andy, how's things been going with you, my friend?
No, not too bad. Now that we're not behind on anything, things are cruising along pretty good. And hopefully we heard back this last week, but now we are on the plate for Navigraphs, so we are not on the waiting list anymore. Just thought I'd throw that out. How long it will take to work with them to get things settled in, I don't know, but all I can tell you is we are not on the waiting list, we are on the plate.
Oh, that's exciting.
That's awesome.
And I can guarantee another thing that TFM currently ships with Eric Cycle 1908, which is the original one they gave us, has now been updated to 2101. So it's quite a bit newer, but just out of date.
Yeah.
Where most of the, like, you can't go, you know, when we get it all done and finished, like 5,000 years from now, you won't be able to go flying around on VATSIM with it or anything, or use it with payware, but
right.
freeware you could definitely use it to fly offline with.
So we're taking off from 26 left here in Atlanta. And then we're going to be landing my favorite runway in Indianapolis is 5 left.
Or as I called it earlier, old.
Yeah, well.
Hold on, Brandon. I need to turn you up because I can barely hear you coming through. Try again, Brandon.
All right, so I I called the runway 5 left in Indy earlier, Old Faithful. So that's the old tried and true runway to land on.
Yeah, it really is. All right, guys. So everything's set up with first officer. Go ahead and open up the cockpit door. There you can hear the APU is already fired up. Fan's already going. Now, if you notice, it said doors warning light on. That's because we got the door open. Pretty cool.
Yep.
Now, I
There's
didn't go in there and
lot of,
customize any of that stuff and shut it up, by the way, Andy. So they're probably going to hear a lot of stuff when we get
so
taken
you're gonna
off.
see. Yeah, mainly before you take. Once you get took off, it gets pretty quiet. But the reason why you're hearing a lot of stuff is because all the automatic announcements for the offsets are turned on, and you hear doubles and triples of some things.
That is so cool.
Like
it just said
pack auto.
Yeah, it just said dome lights bright. That's really cool.
Yep. And you'll notice something too with dome lights bright when he gets done with his taxi checklist. He'll turn the dome lights off. There's a lot of stuff in First Officer that he does that
you guys are hearing that.
Don't know he does until
CDU message cleared.
You're hearing that left RS light, right RS. That's because it's doing the.
It's blinking. He'll fix it pretty quick though.
RS aligned.
What were you saying about First Officer?
Oh, you don't know about what First Officer does, the amount of stuff he does until these offsets are put in, and then it's like, oh, okay, he does like a super huge ton.
Okay. Setting fuel and weight. Programming FMS init page. Still working on that FM edit page.
You can program the CDU now.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna go complete the walk around now.
Now we're going to program the CDU. ATL time. Okay. Right off one. Look here. Barnum 2. Yes. Okay. 1. And you plug in my headset and it just went dead on me. Here we go.
Ouch.
Stand by, you guys. Stupid headset. We're back. Put it back in. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, there's. There it is, 3. Execute. Okay. Back to the root page. Now for arrival. 1. Gibbs 3. Haggle. There it is. Execute. Next page. Alright, you guys, the old man's got to go. You got to go charge his phone, take his Depends.
How did I know he was going to do that?
CDU message
Take his
displayed.
bottle. This
CDU
guy's got a
message
phone.
ready.
This guy's phone goes more dead than anybody's I know.
You know what? We know a way we can remedy that.
Usually it takes you like, you'd be up here all day before your phone goes dead. Now all of a sudden you're up here for like 2.5 hours and your phone goes dead.
I've been watching YouTube videos. And
I
stuff
understand.
and
You've been
Netflix
watching the elderly videos. I got you.
No, I have not actually. I don't watch
Yeah.
elderly videos.
So I think we're going to start flying around the elderly, picking them up from the like nursing home. So Brandon's going to get the first.
Oh my God!
We're doing a non-profit organization for the elderly. We pick them up and fly them around. Let them fly a little bit. Make them feel important. So,
Well, then
Brandon,
you want to start an airline called Elderly Airlines, right?
see, he even thought of the name for it. I'm telling you, he got this stuff down.
Wow.
No, you're the one that you were the one that was thinking up stuff. I had to think of a name to go.
Okay, so
appropriately
let's see
for
here,
it,
guys.
so- All right, we'll see how in a bit.
We'll see, old man.
And I'm not old.
Excuses are like a-holes. We
You're
all got
500.
one.
I'm not old.
Like I said, we all got
CDU
one.
message
Have a good
cleared.
night, buddy.
Yeah. You too. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
We'll see you. See you, Roach. I mean, Brandon. Alright, so we got that done. We got the weather executed. 275. Let's check that. Heading 275. $35,000. Okay, then we'll set our speed.
Josh has to go pretty soon so he can play with his Tonka toys.
I got our speed set.
Are you, that would actually be Alex. Do you allow me to just in the Alex room for some reason?
What is it?
And it was joking about Tonka toys, and I'm like, were you around with that's Alex Williamson, dude?
Alright, so now...
Oh, I was born in 74.
I got done just in time. 57 seconds left. Not too
Oh,
shabby.
there you go.
Come on, Mr. Co-Pilot. Get back up in the plane so we can fire it up and get up out of here.
Get up in the boat.
Mr. Pilot. Here we go again, Mr. Pilot. Oh, man.
We're ready to go.
Telling you, I've never
Looks like
seen
we picked a
someone
good day to
phone
fly.
go as dead as Brandon's in my life.
Yeah, well.
But it's all good. It's all gravy, baby, because the biscuit is good. Guarantee it. Alright, so he's finishing up his stuff we gotta do here, and then we'll do our pre-flight checklist, and we'll do our before start checklist, and then we'll... Yeah, all that good stuff.
Now, for the record, the speed box took almost 800 lines of code.
Wow. That's a lot of code.
There's a lot of custom code. Yeah, it's a lot of custom code. It's not... Building TFM and stuff isn't just grabbing the offsets and...
Right.
There you go. It's... You gotta build custom code around it.
This is the stuff you had to come up with ideas, like, you know, what's the best way to do this, right?
Yep. And I think you'll like what I did.
By the way, everybody, today is Josh's birthday. We sure wish him a happy birthday. He's 72 years old today. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear old antique ancient Joshua. It really ain't his birthday. I'm just messing with you. Happy birthday, Josh. No, it's not his birthday, but if it was, he's probably thinking I'll take the free gifts, though. All right. Let's see if we can do our pre-flight. I always hate when you alt-tab and sometimes it doesn't focus and you gotta like go to desktop and then go back on it. It's a pain in the butt. Alright. Pre-flight checklist, here we go.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested.
Navigation, transfer, and display switches.
Normal and auto.
Window heat.
On.
Pressurization mode selector.
Auto.
Flight instruments.
Heading set. Altimeter set.
Parking brake.
Set.
Fuel control switches.
Cut off.
Checklist complete.
Close the door.
Boy.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't see the light go off. Like when I opened the door, I heard it say,
No, it'd be. Yeah, you know why? Because you missed the part where he does master warning clear.
oh, and he just cleared it. Okay,
And it clears
gotcha.
all of those warnings.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. A lot of stuff happening right now. B, low pressure light off. Auto throttle light off. Anti-collision lights on. Wing lights on. You can learn a lot from this, you guys. A lot.
Yep.
See, I go desktop, shift tab, and then look. Alright, now we can do before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door.
Closed and locked.
Fuel. 17960 pounds.
Check.
Passenger signs.
On.
MCP.
MCP,
V2154. Heading
154,
274. Altitude 3500.
That's
Takeoff
35,000.
speeds. V1143.
V1,
BR 145. V2 154.
and V2
Set.
154.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
CDU
Rudder and
pre-flight's
aileron
complete.
trim.
Free and
Rudder and
0.
aileron
Taxi
trim.
and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision
Taxi and
lights.
takeoff briefing.
On.
Checklist complete.
And anti-collision lights. Checklist is complete. So now we can go back over here. Ground crew from cockpit. Ground crew from cockpit.
That's it. Ground crew, go ahead.
Ready for pushback.
Roger that, ready for push. Power and air are clear, doors closed, we are ready for pushback. Release parking brake, please.
Okay, parking brake is off, clear to push.
Brakes off, here we go.
Nose left.
Start engines.
Start engines.
Starting engine 2.
Here we go. I'm going to load FS Tramp and reposition that way. I like that better than using the sim. It's just quicker and easier, I think.
Push is complete, set parking brake, please. Push is complete, set parking brake, please.
Engine 2 cut out.
Hold on. There we go.
Push is complete, set parking brake, please.
Engine 1 cut out. Parking brake on.
Okay.
All engines stable.
Just so you know, NVDA's not coming through.
No, I didn't want to do it. No, not yet. It will once we get all this stuff out of the way. I didn't want to bombard people with that.
I'm good. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
okay.
off the road to a new one this year.
CDU message displayed. Tie on above 10 degrees.
Okay.
Josh's volume is really low.
Yeah, I'll
On the
fix it
stream.
in a minute.
Well, I'm gonna go anyway. I'll be out to
FS Tramp, too many waypoints
CDU
found.
message cleared.
What the? Have you ever got that message before, huh?
Yeah, I'd never heard of it either. I've heard
Which-
not enough waypoints.
Which it don't matter because .26L is gonna be our runway, right? Yeah. Okay. Now,
Your airplane sound is breaking up. It's like skittering or something.
I've got my monitor on the live side, and it sounds good on my end. Maybe refresh or something. This, because I'm listening from the same side as you. Sounds okay to me. I'll look at it again here in a minute.
Yeah, it just refreshed and it's doing the same thing.
Hold on a second. When did it say to start flow? Because I know it didn't do it. I don't know why it's breaking up on you, buddy. Mine's...
Okay, now it's stable.
Yeah. Okay, so after start flow, setting RCU legs. Okay, now we can do taxi checklist.
Taxi checklist.
How much
Generators.
long to go here, guys?
On.
Progi.
On.
Anti-ice.
Set.
Isolation valve.
Auto.
Engine start
We'll
switches.
be getting up in the air.
Continuous.
Recall.
Check.
Auto brakes.
RTO.
Flight controls.
Alright. Full left,
Full left.
full right,
Full right.
full back,
Full back.
and full forward.
Full forward.
Check.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Checklist complete.
Alright, now we'll go over to tramp and reposition.
Look at that breakup seems to happen when you have your sappy pilot voice thing going.
Well, Sappy's not even been talking for the last few minutes. Alright, so now we're going to skip. It's going to take a minute. It actually, we're already there. Then Tramp's got to catch up with itself. Which, the only reason I use Tramp, I only use it for the reposition. That's it. Once I get repositioned, I'll close FS Tramp. That'll solve that.
Once TFM gets it, then you won't need it.
Yeah, man, that'd be nice. That will be nice. That's gonna be another one to brag about when we can actually use TFM just to move our stuff around. That'd definitely be another one to brag on.
From what I understand, it's pretty fast too.
What's that? Oh, you mean like
TFM's Move 2.
Oh, the Move 2. Got you. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, it sounds like your airplane is back now.
Yep, we're back. So now,
Oh, there it is.
All I'm gonna do now, before we take off, I'm gonna we're gonna get rid of FS Tramp. So Tramp is gone. I'm gonna load FS Airline. I think it might. Okay. Here it is. Oh, what am I doing? We don't need FS Airlines. I didn't make like a flight through the airline, and so we're good. So only thing left is
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Set.
Stabilization trim.
what was that about? Approach mode off, approach mode active, approach mode off.
We'll fix that later.
Oh, okay,
Set.
Checklist complete.
so nothing to worry about then. Okay. All right. So parking brake is off. Attitude mode is. Hold on, I gotta fix that real quick, guys. That's the wrong.
You use it like that all the time?
No, I like the number. I like to know where I'm.
Yeah.
Come on, I need setting. Here we go. Come on. Hey, TFM. Here we go. I need to go to. Where's that at? Is it under output? No.
It should be an output.
Oh, is it? Ah. There we go.
Yeah, let me... Did you find it?
Yep. Oh, we don't need that. I'm always looking for a save button, but there's not. Alright, now. Whew, much better. I always turn the trim off. I don't gotta hear that. And now we can take off here. I'm so used to like asking for clearance and stuff. I'm getting ready to like try to key up and talk.
Not gonna work here.
Thrust
14
set.
knots. 18 knots. 22 knots.
Here we go.
26 knots. 30 knots. 36 knots. 41 knots.
Speed alive.
47 knots. 54 knots. 68 knots. 81
80 knots.
knots.
Check.
97 knots. 111 knots. 123 knots. 136 knots.
V1. Rotate.
148 knots.
V2.
161 knots.
On the brake.
Gear up.
Ooh, we shut
170
up
knots.
quick.
Landing gear up.
Flaps 1.
400 feet.
VNAV. LNAV.
VNAV on. Flaps 2. LNAV on. Command A on. Flaps 1.
Alright, now we are after take off.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds.
On.
Packed.
Auto.
What I'm
Landing
going to
gear.
do, Andy, is
Up and
turn
off.
you up
Flat.
because where the plane's going to be loud. I'll just turn you up on my end so I can hear you a lot better.
Flaps.
Yeah.
Flaps.
They're coming in.
Flaps.
Up no lights.
Checklist complete.
There we go. And wasn't a
Yeah,
bad
he was doing
takeoff.
that to me on my test run.
Do what?
He was doing that to me, like repeating flaps on my test run.
On it's such a pain in the butt. All right, let me turn Andy up more here. That way. Go ahead and say something, Andy. Let's see where you're at.
Something.
There we go. Perfect. I think it's good.
Yeah, okay, that's really, really good.
There we go. We're gonna put you at 65. Okay, go ahead. Do it again.
Test.
Yeah. There we go. I think that's good.
Test.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
Because the plane's going to quiet down. It's going to be a little bit higher. It's going to quiet down a little bit more. And we're climbing up to 35,000 feet. We'll be going to a cruise altitude at 35,000, and then Andy will be going over some stuff. We'll be showing you the new speed box. I did get a little bit of a peek at it when I had to set my speed. I was like, ooh, something looks different, but I didn't even look. Like, I just put the speed hit enter and closed it because I wanted to wait. But I know I saw some different stuff in there. I know I did. And I'm like, oh man, what is it?
Yeah, it's got a familiar touch, but it's so different.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, ooh. I'll tell you, somebody was talking earlier. We was in the on the other server for BVI over at Declan's server, and there's a person that wants to get in this simming and fly, but they don't have any equipment at all. They don't know, no controllers, no sim. They don't have anything, and they was asking, I guess, can I take off in the 737 without a controller? And we basically told them, yeah, probably, but it's going to be hard because, guys, listen, here's the thing. If you're going to sim, you really need a controller. You really need a stick or a yoke or an Xbox controller. You need something because you got to be able to control that nose. And I'm sorry, the keyboard does it no justice, really. You'd have to raise your trim up really high, and then you can get in the air that way, but you're going to climb like a rocket, probably stall out. I don't know, but anyway, let's see how we climb in here. All right, we're at 12,000 going to 13, so we're getting there.
Is that shuffling around your trim wheel?
Yeah, get you going. I've always had it. Mine's always done that though.
Yeah.
Always. Like, not very often that it doesn't do that. And I don't know if it's just when it's on the windier days or if it's because we don't have that one thing that that we can set yet for the stabilization. I don't know what the reason is. Does yours do it when you're taking off, flying?
I never hear my trim wheel.
I wonder why. I wonder why mine does it. Any thoughts?
It might have something to do with ambient noise.
Oh. Yeah. So let's check in.
Because I have like my ambient noise is set to 1.
What all noises is the ambient noises?
It's like cockpit noises other than controls.
Almost to 17,000, folks. We're getting up there. Climbing at 2064 a minute, so we're not doing too bad. Not too shabby at all. 306 knots. We're at 17,000. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the odometer. Reset that.
Your engines sound like a prop plane.
Yeah, it's just the whining of the what do they call that?
Transition altitude.
Check.
Alright. Once we get up a little bit higher, you won't even hear them engines. The belt, or whatever that's called. I forget what they call that, but...
Trim wheel.
No, not the trim wheel. The whole whining noise of the buzzsaw, or whatever it's called. That'd go away.
Oh, yeah, the barking sound.
Yeah. I forget what it's called. There's a certain name for it. Just ain't coming to me. But I've heard other 737s that sound really, really good, and I don't know if it's because they got all their sound volumes adjusted just perfect or what, but
Yeah, I'm not sure. If you go watch that second anniversary flight that I did on our YouTube channel, that'll give you a good idea what mine sounds like.
yeah. looking good. 22,000, not far to go. 13,000 feet. It won't be too much longer at all. I'll tell you, these 737s, man, they really climb like rockets. Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're climbing at 306 knots. 1312 a minute. We're at 23,000, almost 24. Alright. Looking good so far, you guys.
CDU message displayed.
Don't mind my dishwasher in the
CDU
background.
message cleared.
I don't know what that was about. CDU message displayed, CDU message cleared. I have no idea what that was.
Yeah, I don't know. Could have been a tie thing.
Yeah. There's some outside sound for you.
That's a quiet one.
There we go. Alright, we're at 25,000. We got 10,000 feet to go, and we will be at cruise altitude. And then we're going to get this thing going up to 827 knots.
Yeah, right.
And you forgot to tell you that it's actually a rocket that we're flying. It's undercover. Looks like a Boeing, but it's a rocket.
Well, the default speed box sets the default speed to like 1025 knots.
Damn. Does that light up?
And you can't
no?
change it.
Is there any lights with the TFM side? Or no? I can't remember if you did lights on that. No, you didn't, did you? It's not visible,
With the
right?
speed box?
Well, just TFM in general. It's not. That's not visible, is it?
Lights?
Yeah, like I thought we had lights on TFM at once upon a time. Maybe not. On the actual client
What do you
itself.
mean?
On the client itself, I thought you had put lights on it or something where it like would light up green or something on the actual TFM client.
Oh, yeah, we did wait.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I couldn't remember. If you notice that, it's getting quieter because we're getting higher. Eventually, we're going to hear the wind.
Yeah.
Now, Andy, I was told you could fly the DC-6. The DC-6. I was told you could fly. That about came out wrong. The DC-6. I was told you could fly that thing with your eyes closed.
Good luck.
Man, I was looking at that thing. Have you ever looked at that just to look at it? Have you ever seen it?
No, but from what I've heard out of the DC-9 and DC-10, if real pilots are crashing it every day, I wouldn't want to know.
You know the biggest problem that I've seen with people with the DC-6 is them keeping it running. That seems to be the biggest thing, is pilots just not able to keep it running. Now I saw a guy on YouTube that's been flying to DC for 20 years plus, and he was explaining all of it, how there's primer buttons that you got to use, there's booster buttons you got to use for the pumps, for the ignition, for the engine. There is, you would think there'd be less buttons, but there are switches all over that thing. Now that was used in.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That was used in the war, wasn't it? Wasn't that a war jet?
I think so.
Hey, Alexa, what kind of jet is the DC-6?
Here's something I found on the web. According to wikipedia.org, the DC-6 was a scaled-down 4-seat version of the 6-seat CW-6.
Alexa, what was the DC-6 airplane used for?
I don't know that.
I didn't think so. Alexa, you're not helping me at all.
If you'd like to tell me how I can improve, try saying, I have feedback.
Alexa, what was the DC-6 airplane used for?
Sorry, I don't know that.
I didn't think so. Okay, Alexa, what year was the DC-6 airplane built?
Here's something I found on the web. According to thedailymeal.com, DC-6 Diner was built in 1958 and was used by the Civil Air Transport of Taiwan, which was supported financially by the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, who used the plane on covert missions in Southeast Asia, according to the DC-6 Diner's owners.
Alexa, go to sleep. Alright, see how quiet it is now? We're at 30,000 feet. We got 5,000 feet to go, and then we're going to crank this thing up to 940 knots, and we're going to the moon. That'd be kind of cool. Do some space
with the new
aviation.
speed box.
Yeah. The new speed box is going to get us to Mars, folks.
Any BVI pilot who wants the new speed box has to pay at least $14 million a copy.
Yeah, you know, number one, Andy had to build all this stuff. And number two, now we got to fly this thing all the way to Mars. Y'all got to pay for it. We need funding, people. Come on. Or else we're going to get to Mars and, well, what are we going to do? Because you guys didn't fund us. We're going to be stuck there forever and evermore. And every now and then, me and Andy will stand there and look over at the DC, or over at the plane we're in, and we're going to be like, yep, sure would have been nice if they would have helped us out on the funding for this space trip. Right, Andy? Alright, folks.
You bet.
Let's take a look. We're at 31,000, almost 32,000. Flight level 320. Heading up to flight level 350. And then we're going to talk about the speed box, baby. And all the new buttons that it's got. Which I don't really know about it.
How much of it did you get to see?
I just seen something right above the edit box that looked different. I can't remember what it said, but I know it looked different just from the way just the way it looked. Pretty sure I saw some stuff in there, but I couldn't really.
Hold on a sec.
I'm a holding on. But if we crash, you better call on the phone and get us some help. No. Let's take a look here. Almost at 33,000 feet, climbing up to flight level 350. Almost 33,000 feet. All right, 2,000 feet to go. And we are on our way. Bum, 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 bum. I better check my leg page.
Okay, I'm back. My coffee pot needed attention.
Oh, okay. Make sure I ain't got no root discontinuities. Alright, let's see. Alright, folks, we're almost to cruising altitude. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's check our distance till descent. Well, 16 minutes. I thought we were going to have longer than that, but it took 10 minutes to get up in the to cruising altitude, but it should be enough to do what we're doing.
Oh, we got 16 minutes till drop.
Yeah, I thought we'd have longer than that, but we've been climbing for a little bit because of wind, so that.
No, we'll be good.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get one of them just like the one you got. So how did the Alexa work with that thing? You can tell it to like start coffee or?
I don't think she works with it.
Are you filling that tank up again? I thought you just filled that up.
No, it's the dishwasher.
Oh. Alright,
It's draining out into the sink.
Take a look here. 34,000 feet. Alright, we're at cruise altitude. I need to fix something because... No, I don't. We're at 34,000. We'll go ahead and... Let me do one thing here real quick. Okay, what's the altitude? .846. I would have set it to 900. All right, Andy. I'm gonna set my altitude real quick.
Is it prime time?
Yep. I got the altitude set to 900 for descent when we get ready. So we're ready to go over speed.
All right.
So what do we got? What do we got, Captain?
Well, you got to put MVDA through.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'll do that now.
Not checked.
Okay, let me check one more thing real quick.
Volume slider for proactive. Enable preview button. See sources window. List. Audio mix. Operations button 900. Add configurable transition button. Remove configurable transition properties button. OBS 28.0.0 64-bit Windows. Start recording checkbox not checked. Stop streaming checkbox checked.
Okay.
Lockheed Martin.
And you should hear
Lockheed
OBS
Martin,
now. Or I mean NVDA.
Yes. Yes, we do have an. Yeah, we do have it.
Bravo! Very bravo. Okay. Now it's time for the beans and the bread. Yes.
Next waypoint, fatal distance 98 nautical miles. 300.
So what are we looking at, brother?
38 seconds. Distance to descent 93.0.011.
We got 93 miles till descent, so we better be showing these guys something.
Alright, so bring up the speed box.
Alright, there we go.
MCP speed, indicated airspeed at red only LD selected 174.
Indicated airspeed.
Intervene off button multi. Indicated airspeed at red only LD selected 174.
It said
Okay,
174. What? What?
Yeah, so this is pretty, the speed entry here is pretty much the same.
Okay. And then if
You type in your, 150, 250, and then hit enter and it will set it.
Right. So if I was to do...
276
Now,
knots
there's hotkeys to all of these controls here.
Okay.
But we can tab through them first.
Alright, so we'll tab.
Intervene off button multi.
Intervene off. That means it's off right now. Right?
Okay, so this is speed. Yeah, this is speed intervene. So pretty much right here is where you would turn on speed intervene if you wanted to change your speed.
Okay. And
CO indicated button alt C.
CO indicated.
Intervene off button. CO indicated button alt C.
What is that? CO indicated.
Yep. CO changeover. CO changeover. Now, if you turn on speed intervene, then press that button. It'll turn it into mock mode.
Sir, we're not in mock right now? I guess not.
No, you're not.
Intervene off button multi.
So if I turn this on,
Speed intervene on. Speed box CO mock button alt C. CO indicated.
and now it says CO indicated.
275 knots indicated.
Yep, press the button.
I did.
No, press the button.
Intervene off button multi. CO indicated button alt C.
Hit it again?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Press it again.
Rest. CO intervene on button alt. CO mock button alt C.
It says CO mock button. C.
276 knots indicated.
There you go.
Now is there a way for us to
Now,
see what our actual mock
If you go
is?
back to the... Nope. If you go back to the...
Max speed and LD selected.
Yeah, right
0.78.
bracket M.
Oh,
Intervene on button hold on. Max speed and LD selected 0.78.
so 0.7. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Now,
Go ahead.
type in 0.81.
Do I need to backspace first?
It should be selected already.
Selection removed.
0.81, enter.
And hit enter.
277 knots indicated.
Now type right bracket
278
M.
knots indicated. Mach 0.78.
Okay.
Mach 0.78.
0.78.
Mach 0.79.
0.79. Oh my God, Andy. Let me ask you a question. It's a good time to ask this.
Type in left bracket M.
MCP speed 0.81.
MCP 0.81. Oh, so you can see what you got it set at and what it's actually going. So left bracket M gives you the MCP speed, what you set
It's
it
a
to.
confirmation that what you...
Mm-hmm. And then right bracket M to actually see the
Yeah,
box.
it's confirmation what you typed in the speed box actually worked.
Now, here's the question. When it starts descent, will it shut off Mach on its own, or do we got to shut it off?
It should shut it off by itself.
Distance to descent 550:0647.
Okay. I'm going to do something real quick.
Lockheed
That
Martin
was done.
R3401 column 2. Ops 28.0.0
Now.
60 at RTE Lex
Hold
1
on,
at
hold
RTE
on,
Lex
hold
140
on.
MDG 737 CTU. Edit red only
This only
multiply
took me a
select at RTE Lex 1.
second. I'm going to do it that way.
Oh, okay.
Out of the way.
Approach red 1. 1 land. 2 31 3 11,200 FT 3,414 M 4140 KT. Bill 05 LCR 4 111 Bill 05 3 11,200 FT 3,414 M 4140 KT. 11,040 140 KT.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do 3. Good. And then...
Bill 05 LCR 5. Land.
I'm trying to remember real quick.
Refresh button hold R. Edit red only multi-line.
What was the hotkey to get to the descent weather? Alt V?
And no, in the 37 it's Alt D.
Oh,
as
Alt
in
D.
Delta.
That's right. And then you gotta go up. Almost done
Refresh
here.
button hold R.
And we can go back over real quick.
FBA 3 ST 2.7 SPD 3 204 5 land 6 forecasting now.
Okay.
Day. Forecast. Space. Less. 6 forecasting now. 4. Statement. 6 request.
We'll get right back to it in a second. You guys just loading descent weather real quick. That way it's done.
Statement. 6 request. Land. Land. 6 request. Land. Land. 6 request. Land. Land. 5 KT. 6 request.
CDU message display.
6 request.
Forecasts
Four,
uplink
land.
ready.
Land. 5 KT. Statement sublink. 6 load. Load. Oh. Help. Space.
CDU message cleared.
Execute key
CDU
available.
message display.
There we go.
Execute key off.
Descent
Okay.
forecasts uplink.
Now,
CDU message
MCP speed low 1
cleared.
column 2. Mach speed and LD
alright, we're
selected.
back on the MCP. I'm on Mach speed right now.
Intervene on button hold I.
Intervene.
Alright, so if you press the CO button, it'll push it back into indicated.
Mach speed and LD selected 0.81.
Oh, the...
Auto brake disarm indicator off 9. Mach speed and LD selected 0.81.
The... Hold on.
CO Mach button hold C.
CO Mach button, okay.
CO
The
indicator.
CO button.
There we go.
Intervene on button hold. CO Mach button hold C.
Well, I hit it, but it's still on the Mach button.
Intervene on.
Yep.
Mach speed and LD selected 0.81.
Then you hit it again.
Intervene on button hold I. CO Mach button hold C.
Yeah, hit it again.
CO indicated.
There we go. CO indicated.
Indicated airspeed at LD selected 282.
282.
Now if you go back to your speed box,
CO indicated button Alt-T. Intervene on button Alt-I.
Yep.
Indicated airspeed at LD selected 282.
282. That is so cool. Man, that's gonna be nice.
now here's something that's interesting. Go back into mock mode.
And you know what? We're just gonna fly. I'm not worried about doing descent. This is for the speed anyway, so.
Intervene on button Alt-I. CO indicated button Alt-T.
Okay, you mean I'm back on, you mean hit Mach again?
Auto throttle arm button Alt. CO indicated button Alt-T.
Yeah, go into mock mode again.
CO Mach.
Okay.
Go to the speed edit.
Intervene on button Alt. Mach speed at LD selected 0.81.
0.81.
Try typing in 0.89.
Selection removed. 9. Land.
Okay.
Gonna hit enter.
I did.
Left bracket M.
MCP speed 0.81.
0.81.
You typed in 0.89.
Yeah, let me do it again just to make sure.
Intervene on button. Mach speed at LD 0.89.
0.89. Enter.
Intervene on button. Mach speed at LD 0.89.89.
Hold on, it's got it messed up now.
9. 8. Land.
Point.
0.89.
Alright.
MCP speed 0.81.
And I hit enter on 0.89. Left bracket M.
MCP speed 0.81.
And it says 0.81.
Yep, it won't accept it.
It won't let you. Okay. I see what you're saying. So if we did,
9.
let's just say we did
Type in
point. Uh,
8.5.
8.5.
MCP speed 0.81.
Nope.
5. 8. Dot.
Point. 83.
8. 8. 3.
Approaching top of descent.
Land. MCP speed 0.81.
Really? It won't even do 83, huh?
3.
About 0.82.
MCP speed 0.82.
Yep. That is so cool. So you can't go over, you guys. It won't let you.
Intervene on button Alt-I.
Now that is cool.
Now type in 0.78.
Mach speed at LD selected 0.82. Selection removed. MCP speed 0.78.
Okay.
Next waypoint, Hasef, distance 14 nautical miles, bearing 357 degrees, 1 minute, 41 seconds.
So there you go.
Minus 164 feet per minute.
That is so cool.
161 feet per minute. 59 feet per minute. Distance to descent 10:00:5. Distance to descent 00:00:1.
That is cool.
Folder view. The hangout op 28 Lockheed Martin pre at RT MCP speed row 1 column 5. Form 1 row 2 column 1.
Guys.
After takeoff CHK descent CH pressed.
I do the
Descent
descent
checklist.
checklist because
We have other things.
Pressurization.
Set.
Recall.
Okay, go ahead.
Auto brake
It's
disarm.
doing
Auto brake 1. Auto
descent,
brake 2.
but
Auto brakes.
Set.
we're already put in
Landing
the
data.
altitude. But
Altimeters.
we'll
Yeah,
let well.
this is good for
Approach
this.
briefing.
Okay,
Completed.
good deal.
The hangout team top 5 classic ops 28.0. Lockheed Martin pre 3 at RT Lex 1 4 PM each MCP speed row 2 column 1. MCP
Alright.
speed 33,000 feet. Mach
I'm
speed
back
at
on
LD
the
selected
speed box.
0.78. MCP speed 0.78. Mach 0.77.
Alright, switch it back into indicated.
Intervene on button multi. Mach speed and LD selected 0.78. Intervene. CO Mach button multi. Rest. 32,000 feet. Intervene on CO indicated button multi.
CO indicated.
Intervene. Indicated airspeed and LD selected 283. Intervene on button multi.
283.
Okay, now turn off speed intervene.
CO indicated. Intervene on button multi. Rest. Speed intervene off. Speed
CDU
box
message
intervene off.
displayed. Drag required.
Drag required.
31,000 feet.
Stand by.
Speed brake
Drag
arm.
required.
Speed brake arm
Turn
on.
speed intervene back on.
Spoilers retracted. Speed brake arm light off. CO indicated. Intervene off button rest. Speed intervene on.
CDU
Speed box
message
visible.
clear.
No. Turn your speed brake off.
It is. I turned it back off.
Indicated. Intervene on button multi.
Intervene's on.
Oh, you did. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Indicated airspeed and LD selected
Alright,
267.
so tab again.
Intervene on button multi.
Intervene.
CO indicated button multi.
CO.
Pass the CO button.
Auto throttle arm button multi.
Auto throttle armed.
N1 selector auto button multi.
N1 selector.
That's your auto throtter. Otter throtter? Okay.
That's your
Yeah.
auto throttle. Shoot. That's good.
Auto throttle on N1 selector auto button multi.
Yeah, N1 selector.
Yeah.
That one is cool if you have to manually control your N1.
Refresh me on the N1. I've not done a lot
29,000
with
feet.
N1, actually.
If it's set to N1 is climb thrust.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Next waypoint easel distance 30 nautical miles. Bearing N1 off button multi.
N1 off.
N1 selector auto button multi.
So there's a selector, auto.
N1 off button multi.
Jeff, again, you got N1 off.
Yeah, so you can set it to 2, 1, both. Yes, so the selector you can
28,000
set to 2, 1, both or auto.
What's the differences? 2, 1. 2 and 1.
2 is engine 2, 1 is engine 1, both is both engines,
it's
and
for
auto is
both.
the
Okay.
autopilot manages it.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
N1 selector N1 off button multi. N1 selector auto button multi. N1 off button multi. Speed off button multi.
And the N1 switch is to turn N1 on or off.
N1 off button multi. 27,000 feet.
Yep.
That's the speed hold.
Speed off button multi. N1 off button multi.
What, the N1,
N1
Yep,
N1
right
off
there.
button multi.
the N1 off?
No, the speed button is the speed
off
hold.
button multi. N1
Oh,
off. Speed off button multi.
speed off. The speed off button.
Yep. Keep going.
Spoiler A on button multi.
Spoiler A is on.
26,000 feet. Spoiler B on button multi.
Spoiler B is on. Wow.
Then you have spoiler B.
Speed brake at red only OK off.
Speed brake off.
Auto brake at red only LP2.
Yeah, okay. Now this is really cool.
Speed brake at red only OK off.
I'm back on the first one. The,
Spoiler. Speed brake at red only
With the
OK
speed
off.
brake.
yeah, speed brake.
Press F.
Speed brake arm.
Speed brake arm light on.
Speed brake arm.
25,000 feet.
And when I hit it again to turn it off?
Yep, now read,
Auto brake
No,
at speed
numpad
brake
8.
at OK LT. Num lock on. Num lock off. Intervene on CO. ES auto throttle arm. N1 selector auto. N1 off. Speed off.
FLT, that's flight mode.
24,000 feet. Auto brake at red. Speed brake at red only OK LT.
Numpad 8 just read everything all together.
Press H. Yeah, I know. Oh,
23,000 feet.
H. I hit
Auto
H.
brake at
Didn't do
speed brake at
nothing.
red only OK half.
H didn't do anything.
that's 50% speed brake. Yeah, it's 50% speed brake.
Oh. Okay.
22,000 feet. Minus 3150 feet per minute.
Press U.
Okay. What does that do?
That's speed brake. 100.
minus 3406 feet per minute.
Oh yeah, let's get off that one. We're dropping fast.
Spoilers retracted. Speed brake arm light off.
Oh, it just retracted on its
CDU
own.
message
Press
display.
O.
Tie on above 10 degrees.
Wow. Somehow or another, this thing turned it off on its own.
20,000 feet.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it turns it off when it's done enough.
Auto brake at red only LP2.
I'll break.
Speed brake at auto brake at red only LP2.
Alt B2.
Auto brake 2.
Overspeed indicator off alt 1.
Overspeed indicator off.
Auto brake overspeed
Press
indicator
R.
off alt 1.
R.
I'll go back to the auto brake.
Auto brake at red only LP2. Auto brake RTO.
Oh, RTO.
19,000 feet.
Okay.
Press D.
Auto brake disarm.
Disarm.
Next waypoint, Giants, distance 10 nautical miles, bearing 357 degrees, 1 minute, 35 seconds.
Press 1.
Auto brake 1.
Oh, this is nice. Then 2.
Auto brake 2.
3.
Auto brake 3.
Press 3.
4.
Yep, then 3.
Oh, no, we only got 3. Okay. That. Dude, that is cool.
There is no 4.
18,088 feet ASL.
Right.
Transition altitude.
Check.
Overspeed indicator off alt
Set
1.
it back to 2.
Auto brake at red on. Auto brake 2.
Okay.
Overspeed indicator off alt 1.
Alright. Now all the indicators you can access with Alt 1 through Alt 9.
Underspeed indicator off alt 2. Overspeed indicator off alt 1.
Overspeed indicator.
$17,000 feet. Auto throttle indicator on alt 3.
Auto throttle indicator is on.
N1 indicator off alt 4.
N1 indicator is off.
Speed indicator off alt 5.
Speed indicator.
Speed brake arm indicator off alt 6. Next waypoint, new, distance. Speed indicator. Speed brake arm indicator off alt 6.
Speed brake arm indicator off.
Speed brake extended indicator off alt 7.
Speed brake extended.
Speed brake extended indicator off alt 7.
Indicator off.
Speed brake DN arm indicator off alt 8.
What's that one?
Speed brake DN arm indicator off alt 8.
Speed
16,000
brake.
feet.
Something arm?
Speed brake DN arm.
What is that? D and arm.
Auto brake disarm indicator
It
off alt 9.
basically means do not arm speed brake.
Oh.
Speed brake DN arm indicator off alt 8. Auto brake disarm indicator off alt 9.
Auto brake disarm. That's really cool, man.
Overspeed indicator off alt 1. Underspeed indicator. Auto throttle N1 indicator off alt. Speed indicator off. Speed brake arm indicator. Speed brake extended
So we got all
indicator off.
these
Speed brake DN arm indicator. Auto brake disarm indicator. Indicated airspeed at LD. Intervene on button mode I. CO indicated button mode C. Auto throttle arm button mode U. N1 selector auto button mode L. Auto throttle CO indicated button mode C. Intervene on button mode I. Indicated airspeed at LD selected 267.
So for me to control the speed,
Intervene on button mode I.
you want intervene on, right?
Indicated airspeed at LD selected 267. Land selection removed.
Yes.
272 knots indicated. 272 knots indicated. Next waypoint. 272 knots indicated. 271 knots indicated. 271 knots indicated. 14,333 feet ASL.
Okay, now we're working on.
268 knots indicated.
I'm setting this to
Intervene on indicated airspeed at LD selected 250. Selection
240 because I'm going to slow down here before I get to 10,000. So we need to work on it a little bit more, you guys, but I'm going to maybe try to get Vandy and work on it some too. There is a way, now I've been doing extensive reading on this, and you can actually fly shared cockpit with Join FS with the PMDG. Now there are a couple bugs, but it's nothing drastic. It'd be something we could deal with. And I would love to do a PMDG flight with one of my pilot friends. I don't know about you, Andy, but I think it'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be interesting. I've never done it.
Yeah, it'd be really cool.
243 knots indicated.
Because I could like let you fly, and I could do the radios, or vice versa. We could do oceanics. All kind of cool stuff we could do.
Yep.
So, with the new changes, and I'm sure Andy would be curious to get your guys' feedback, we would like to see what you think about the new setup. You can leave comments down below. You can even, send a message through Twitter. Follow us on Twitter
NAB1 has localizer.
BBI Pilots.
Localizer is alive.
Okay.
Runway heading 49.
You can even go to talkingflightmonitor.com and, leave your thoughts there. Because I would think that, Andy, you probably would like to know what they think anyways, right? Like, that's probably something you'd
12,000 feet.
probably be wanting to know. Like, what do you guys think? Do you like it?
Oh, well, yeah, it's not all about me.
Well, no, but you're the programmer, so it would be nice to know what people think, right? I mean, I would think so.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's not all about me and what I prefer.
Right. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Let me see where we're at here real quick.
MCP speed.
Okay.
Form 1 row 1 column 2. The hangout team talk ops 28 point Lockheed Martin 3 park. 11,058 feet ASL.
I need to do right bracket, Control D. Almost forgot.
MCP speed row 1 column form 1 row 1 column the hangout team talk 5 ops 28.0 act RTE legs untitled notepad row 2 untitled notepad row 2 column 2 untitled notepad row 2 team talk 5 classic B destination runway row 2 column
And
5.
actually I need to talk about that in here in a minute when I get a chance.
Runway combo box collapse. Airport edit land. Six runways loaded. Runway combo box 05L collapsed. 05R. 05L. Lockheed Martin 3 Part 3 DB4.
Here.
05L. Air.
3,392 down.
Frequency 111.75.
Left 99.
Name Cat 3 LDME 05.
3,412 down.
111.75.
Left 99.
11.75.
3,420 down.
Course 49.48.
Left 99.
111.
3,437 down. Left 99.
111.75. Course 49.
3,456 down.
Runway combo
Left 99.
Okay, button auto.
3,465 down.
Guys, you're going to have to listen to
Left
that. I forgot
99.
that the preview build will keep
3,450 down.
repeating.
Left
Even when I
99.
haven't got approach on yet, but
3,458 down. Left 99.
Form 1 row 1 column 3.
3,467 down.
Live alive.
5.6.301 column 4.
3,483 down. Left 99.
Act RTE legs 1. Act RTE
Glide
legs 1.
slope
3
is
PM
alive.
Act RTE legs 1. Act RTE.
NAB1 has glide
325.99
slope.
Mosley 237,000 days.
3,486 down.
Mosley 237,000 days.
Left 99.
328.5.9
3,503 down.
Mosley 230.
Left
Next waypoint
99.
KNID 7,000 days.
3,509 down.
8637
Left
ASL.
99.
1 Mosley 237 322 KNID 210,6,000.
Left
Lockheed
99.
Martin 3 Part 3 DB401 column. Lockheed Martin 3 Part 3 DB4. The
3,532
speed box is
down.
already open.
Left 99.
hold on.
MCP speed row 1 column 3.
3,541 down. Left
Indicator
99.
LD selected 240.
3,555 down. Left 99. 3,579 down. Left 98.
Lockheed Martin 3 Part 3 DB4 8,000 feet.
3,584 down.
Now,
Left 97.
I'm bringing this up for a reason.
3,599 down.
Left ramp door
Because
light on.
someone
Left
left,
95.
Flaps 1.
3,616 down. Left 93. 3,639 down. Left 91. 3,722 down. Left
when
90.
someone left a message and it said,
3,824 down.
why are
Left
we
90.
using
3,900 down.
runway
Left 90.
feature here with right bracket Control D when
4,049
first
down.
officer does it?
Left 90.
Listen, we gotta have this.
4,160
Andy, maybe
down.
you can explain it while I'm
Left
focusing
90.
on flight. But they won't know what's the point of it if
4,243
first
down.
officer is doing it.
Left 90.
First officer don't always do it anyways, but I'll let
4,311
you
down.
pick it up.
Left 90.
So,
Lockheed Martin report reading.
4,413 down.
yeah, first of all,
Left 90.
first officer doesn't necessarily do it.
4,468 down. Left 89. 4,491 down.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, let me
Left 81.
do something.
4,505 down. Left 72. 4,522 down. Left 62. 4,432 down. Left 52.
Okay, I'm back.
4,511 down.
I'm back from the stream actually,
Left 43.
since you're just about ready to land.
4,489 down. Left 33.
So anyhow,
4,459 down. Left 25.
first officer doesn't necessarily always
4,433
do
down.
it
Right 158.
for you. So there's two parts to
4,383
this
down.
whole
Right
right bracket
162.
control D thing.
4,283
One of them is to get the
down.
ILS info, which
Right
you may not
170.
necessarily be able to get on the fly unless you wrote it down
4,160
in
down.
advance.
Right 177.
The second part of it
4,063 down.
is
Left 179.
to accurately get
3,898 down.
altitudes and
176.
differences in degrees between the current heading
3,823
and
down.
the localizer
Left
runway heading.
175.
First officer doesn't give you that.
3,694 down.
He won't tell you the difference between the
176.
current heading and the runway heading. He just tunes the ILS and leaves the rest of it up to you.
Left 178.
You are the captain after all.
3,363
Right.
down. Left 179.
But that's basically what right bracket control D does, is
3,177
it sets TFM up
Left
to be able to tell you the
179.
differences in heading
3,011
from your
down.
current location and the
Left
ILS
180.
and the
Without it, it's going to be a lot harder
down.
glide slope.
to land.
Left
A lot
180.
harder.
And
2,776 down.
well, if you
Left 180.
there's two different ways that you can do this otherwise.
2,602 down.
One of them is with
Left
nothing,
180.
which is going to be nearly
2,451
impossible
down.
to figure out.
Left
So
180.
suicide, basically.
And
2,271 down.
pretty much.
Left
And the other one
180.
is with old TFM's old way of doing it.
2,122 down.
99% left, 98% down.
1,898 down.
99% left,
Right
98% down.
178.
For practically
1,656
45
down.
miles and
Right
a distance of
168.
about 5,000 feet in
1,468
altitude.
down.
And you're sitting there for
157.
10 minutes trying to
1,324
figure
down.
out what does 99% left, 98% down mean. So
1,190 down.
yeah, a lot of people has actually found the right bracket control D to be so useful.
Right
I've had a couple of people tell me they should just do away with the old percentages way of doing things and make this the default.
880 down. Right 105.
And you know,
764
without
down.
being grossly
Right
ridiculous,
94.
TFM is all about choices. So
635 down.
we leave the
Right
98% down, 99% left
568
thing
down.
in there as the
Right
default.
81.
And if you want to change it, go ahead.
533 down.
Flaps 10.
Right 81.
Yeah.
485 down. Right 84.
That's why that's in there.
161
First
down.
officer doesn't tell
Right
you that
88.
stuff.
439
You know,
down.
this is your
Right
N1,
90.
your local, your ILS
409
needles
down.
Selected remove.
Right 92.
type of thing.
Glide slope is alive.
NAV1
NAV1 has localizer.
I mean, face it, if you're in
Localizer is
a
alive.
cockpit and you're
Runway
sighted
heading 49.
with the first officer
NAV1
flying
has glide
77 or whatever, and your glide slope and localizer are
Landing gear
alive
down.
and all that stuff, your first officer is not going to read every move of the needle to you.
Nose meter light on, right meter light on, left meter light on, meter down, taxi on.
I mean, he monitors it to some degree, but he's not going to tell you every move it makes.
Right.
MCP speed row 1 column 2. Act RTE legs 1 2 PM DG7 headed red on. Act RTE 315 0.8 NM 2000 feet. 1 STD UM 176 3000 days.
So that's why we have
0493.3 NM.
1,000.
Gear down. Lockheed Martin, R3DB 401, column Lockheed Martin, 1483 BASL. Minus 920, 189 knots indicated. The speed box is already open. At RTE Lex 12 PM, CP speed row 1, column 3. Indicated airspeed at land, selection removed. Lockheed Martin, retard at RTE form 1, row 1, column 4.
500.
Lockheed Martin, form 1, row 1, column 2. Descent CH, Captain CH,
Landing checklist.
Lockheed Martin,
400.
Lockheed Martin, retard 3.
Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Landing gear.
300.
Down.
Flaps.
Set.
Minimum.
200.
Checklist complete.
163 knots indicated.
100.
Auto throttle. Auto throttle off. Auto throttle.
VNAV off.
50.
LNAV off. Flaps 40.
Flaps 40.
On
10.
ground.
Reverse
Airborne.
thrust.
157
Green out. Reverse idle.
knots. NAV1 has localizer. Localizer is alive. Runway heading 49. On ground. NAV1 has localizer. Localizer is alive. Runway heading 49. Airborne. On ground. 145 knots. 139 knots. 157
Well,
knots.
I messed up on that.
100 knots.
165 knots.
I was paying attention to other stuff, but
176 knots.
80 knots.
NAV1
jeez.
has localizer. Localizer is alive.
well, we got a late.
Runway heading
60 knots.
49.
Marion, Indiana, United
Airborne.
States. U.S. Eastern Standard Time.
On ground.
Parking brake on.
Parking brake on.
160 knots.
There we go.
NAV1
We got a
has
late
localizer.
descent, but
Localizer is
I
alive.
wanted them to see the features more than the landing.
53 feet per
You
minute.
know,
Airborne.
this wasn't even
On
a
ground.
registered flight, but
148 knots.
man, it's gonna be so much
134
better,
knots.
you guys.
116
So
knots.
much better.
Low oil pressure light on.
101 knots. 92
Yeah, I need to update my
knots.
navigraph or something. I
80
didn't even
knots.
catch the
72 knots.
localizer at all.
59
I
knots.
pretty much came in with the RNAV.
42 knots. CTU
What do you
message
do?
clear.
You know, what do you do, man?
CTU
Like,
message display. Tie on above.
it was really
engine.
cool because once the landing light, or once I dropped the gear, it gave a message. It talked about the lights going on, and then it gave a message about the doors, something about doors armed or
Generator 1 light on. Generator 1
something like that.
Spoilers retracted. Navigation off. Beacon off. Taxi off. Lockheed Martin report.
Ram doors.
Oh, that's
Now you
right.
put the gear down and it says ram. Yeah, left ram door open, right ram door open.
That's what it was. Yep.
Logo lights off.
So,
Position lights off. Navigation off. Beacon off. Wind lights off.
very cool stuff, you guys. I think this is a really awesome
Right forward fuel pump off.
feature
Engine
that
WD low pressure.
we got here. And I wasn't in the full conversation when Andy was talking about it, but it is very important that we have that feature for getting the landing information for the runway, the frequency. Let me ask you something. Not you, Andy, but to someone that might be with different thoughts. Let's say the frequency was 111.75.
Spoilers retracted. Flight control
But
low pressure light on.
that's all you knew. Guess what, my friend? You don't know the heading for that frequency? That's going to be a problem. This is what gives us that information. This gives us the frequency, the heading. This one guy, a sighted guy, I think his name might have been Larry, I believe, said there's no heading with the ILS and the frequency. Yeah, there is. The localizer has a heading. That's why it says 111.75. Then below that it says 49 point whatever. That 49 is the heading. I don't know where you learned that.
That's a course, not a.
Well, of course, but it's still it's
the same thing.
Same thing, but Larry says there's no need for it. That's not true. That's not true, Larry. I'm not a real pilot. I know you said that, you know people that are, and you're telling me that there's no need for it. Well, I checked with my pilot, and he says that, basically if we landed without knowing what a course was for localizer, it'd be like running
Oxygen level 67.
down the middle of the interstate with no lights at all.
In the middle of the dark.
In the middle of the dark, yeah. Not knowing where you're at, where you're going, what way. So, that's a fact, folks. That is a fact. So, Andy, let me ask you this, because I know people are already thinking it. What's next? What do we got? What are we looking at for the next sneak peek? Any idea? Or is that to be continued?
So, hopefully, if everything goes right, we are looking at, hopefully, let's see, today's Tuesday. If we're gonna do it by the end of the week, like Saturday or Sunday, then we're looking at most likely the rest of the MCP set.
Nice. I must say the 737 is coming right along, my friends. It is coming right along. Right along. If you guys would like to go on a flight with me in a DC-6, we'll keep on wishing, because I'm not flying it. Somebody asked me if I would fly it. I'm basically giving a smart aleck reply. No. I'm not flying it. I know someone that might fly it if I can get him online, because he knows how to fly those things. I'm pretty sure Andy knows who I'm talking about. But we got to get him online
George.
first. Yeah. If we can get George online,
Yep.
and he can fly it. He can probably fly it with one hand. But he flies all the time. I never really realized how busy a real pilot can be. I'm telling you, he flies all the time. And whenever the regulations say, nope, you've flown enough for this week, you're not flying, guess what he does? He goes to his own plane.
Sleep.
Well, besides that, yeah.
Yep.
But he basically, he rents a jet. People buy time for it. Flight hour, whatever you call it. Until he gets to do all that flying too. So, pretty cool stuff. But, hopefully in a month, we'll be going on a flight. And I'm going to record it with some really good microphones. But, I've got a big surprise for you guys that I'm going to share with you in about a month, and I hope it all works out, because it's like one of them once in a lifetime opportunities, and you just don't pass it up. If you're offered, take it. It's not very often that you get to fly on a Queen in the Sky and be able to record it and bring it back and show your friends. So, if I get to do that, oh me, oh my, I'm going to record everything about that thing. Everything about it. I'm going to record the sounds on the inside. I'm going to record sounds from the cockpit. I'm going to record sound from the galley. I'm going to record sound from the back. I'm going to record sound from the bathroom. I'll even, when we're, on the ground and landed, I'm going to go out and record it too. Like, What's the sound if you're in front of it? What's the sound if you're beside it? And then I'll let George do the honor of standing behind it, because I ain't getting blown from here to Kingdom Come. What's the sound to me if you're behind it? No, I think if the engines are just idle, it wouldn't blow you. Like, it wouldn't, you know. But if you got behind that puppy and it, yeah, boy. Anyway. Good times, Andy. Good job on the program, my friend. I think that this is going to make life much easier. So what you're basically showing me was whenever it says drag required, instead of doing the spoiler, just hit that.
Well, instead of hitting slash in the sim, just pop the speed brake open, press Alt K if you're not already there, and hit one of those little keys like O, A, U, F, H.
Oh, I thought that's why you had me hit airspeed indicator as well, didn't you? You had me hit the button right past the edit
For
box,
what?
I thought. Whenever it said drag, you said turn on my the airspeed. The button right past. Hold on.
The speed box is already
Oh, the speed intervene?
Yeah.
MCP speed row 1 column 3. MCP speed.
Yeah, so you put on speed intervene and then you can type in a new speed to slow it down. But then if you can't, if you need to make it slow down faster, then just press Alt K, H, and then once you're slowed down enough, then just press O and then jump back to your speed.
Yeah.
I figure it's a lot faster than doing a whole bunch of other weird stuff. And so just to give everybody a heads up, the 77 is probably going to work the same way. You'll type in a number between 25 and 100. Or you can type in H to go 50%. And type in U to go 100%, O for off, A for arm. You know, you could type in F for flight detent. Otherwise, you could just type in a number between 25 and 100. And it'd be a lot faster than sliding a slider.
Yeah, exactly. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff.
Now, some things coming up. You have the vertical speed box, the altitude box, and the heading box that are left. Since those are the major segments of navigation, you're also going to have a autopilot box for the MCP. That's going to be left bracket Shift P. That's going to bring up your flight directors, your autopilots, your CSWA, CSWB. It's going to bring up your barometer, disengage switches, and all that stuff. That way it's all segmented away. Yep. Left bracket Shift P. And then you're also going to have a left bracket Shift N, which already does exist, but it's going to be set up more for the 37. It's going to have your nav 1, your nav 2. It'll have your VOR1 switch, your VOR2 switch. It'll have course 1, course 2, and it'll have the currently tuned VOR. And that would be left bracket Shift N. And that should finish the MCP.
And
Edit red
so
only.
cool.
1. Fuel services. Auto ground. 2. Payload up. Ground. 3. Doors maintenance. Auto. 3. Doors maintenance.
And I'm gonna try and get it where the tuned VOR, anytime there's a change, it will automatically
1.
announce.
Service high fluid. 2. Service engine oil.
Mm-hmm.
Blank. 1. Service high fluid. Ground make 1 2. 1.
So that
service
way
high
you're
fluid.
not necessarily just
Blank.
always sitting there
Service engine oil.
checking it and checking it and
Reset
checking it,
engine
especially
EGT.
on the ILS
Blank.
stuff.
3. Reset engine EGT.
Mm-hmm.
Ground make 1 2.
Because you know how many times do you just do left bracket in while you're on a
Oh,
descent with the
gosh.
ILS? A
A
lot.
lot.
1. Service high fluid.
So if I can get it to work, why bother if TFM will just automatically tell you when it's different?
1. Service high fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Blank. 1. Service high fluid. 2. Service engine oil.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Service. Engine. Space.
So that's some of the stuff that's coming up.
Space. Oh, Space.
After the MCP stuff, which all of the stuff is going to go in the glare shield. So it'll be there too. And so after all of that is... Whoa.
I fixed it. There we go.
Blank. 4.
That's, and so after all of that is done, then I am going to work on the comms panels.
Colon. 3. Colon.
Which one?
Left bracket shift C. Comms panels.
Engine.
Oh.
Reset. Engine. EGT.
I bet there's more
It'll
than that
have
than
your
what we know.
COM 1.
2. Service engine oil. Reset engine EGT.
Do you want
4.
to know?
Bottles.
I'm saying though, like, I bet there's more there than what we know. Like,
Blank. 4. Refill fire bottles. 5. Refill oxygen bottles.
you know what I
And
mean?
the comms?
6. Return.
Yeah, the comms panel.
Single FMC operation. 6. Return.
Yeah, do you want to know?
Yeah.
I can surely tell you.
Blank. 1. Service high fluid.
Well, let's see, you got the comms, you got the receivers,
1. Service high fluid.
there's 3 of them,
Blank. 1.
captain,
Service high fluid.
first officer, observer,
Lucky
you
button.
have
3D4.
microphones, first officer, captain,
Form 1
observer,
1 column 2.
you have COM 1, COM 2, COM 1 standby, COM 2 standby, you have the audio tab, which has mic 1, 2, and 3, audio receiver 1, 2, and 3, and it's got about 7 or 8 different.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's got about 7 or 8 different audio frequency types that you have to choose from.
Lockheed Martin 3 DV401 column 2. Lockheed Martin 3 DV4.
It has
Folder view
the
list.
transponder
Aftermatic flow button.
tabs.
Desktop list.
So
Wow.
you have 3 basic tabs. You have comms, audio, and transponder.
Team Talk 5 Classic B. 5 messages granted in row 2 column 4. Messages granted in dialog. Desktop list. FS Airlines. Lockheed Martin 3.
Wow.
Lockheed Martin 3 R3 DV4.
So after the MCP, I know people's been asking for the comms, so we're going to deviate from doing the forward panel to the comms, and then once that is done, then we'll go on with the forward panel,
Nice.
which has a whole bunch of stuff on there. Don't ask me what it means, because I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Never seen it before, never heard of it before. Don't ask me to even pronounce some of the stuff, because I wouldn't even know.
Basically, it can be one of them deals where you're going to have to read about it. If they want to know, they're going to go and read.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Alright, guys. exciting stuff. We are going to
The hangout team ops 28.0.06 ops 28.0.06.
Quit, 'cause I gotta go to bed.
quit and thank you guys for it's been a late night, a late night stream.
Start recording. Stop streaming. Check box checked.
But either way, I've enjoyed it. Andy's enjoyed it. It was a fun flight. You know, be sure to give us a thumbs up. That helps the channel. You know, we're trying to reach that 100 subscribers before the end of September. You know, before this month is over. So help us reach 100. Follow us on Twitter at BVI Pilots. Also check out TFM at talkingflightmonitor.com. I'm going to get it right this time.
Yep.
And then, of course, you can download it, talkingflightmonitor.com/download. Go get yourself a copy of TFM and fly. The options are endless.
Yep.
So,
And this stuff will be at some point in the preview builds. So that's talkingflightmonitor.com/preview-releases.
oh, okay. Very good. And guys, most important, don't forget about the blog, talkingflightmonitor.com/blog. Check that out because he keeps that updated. There's all, you know, the information is there. If you want to know something, that is definitely a place where you can really find out. So someone says, oh, you know, this is, you can do this and do that. It would be there if that's the case. So, go verify. Read up. All right, guys, we're out of here. Be sure to tap on that subscribe button. Join us here at BVI Pilots. And be sure to set that notification to always so you're notified each and every time that we publish a new video here at BVI Pilots. Until next time, y'all take care. Keep the blue skies up. And we'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.
Stop streaming. Check. Stop stream. Dialog. You will not be able to read. No button. Yes.